Okay, we're going to go over those 2-count moves. You can look in your textbook. There's a chart on them. You also have a DVD that's come along with your book, and that's going to show an instructor, like myself, doing these moves and maybe even a little bit more, okay? So be sure you look at your DVD as well. The other great advantage to having that DVD is it's going to show you different people doing this. That way you'll see what my style kind of is. You'll get to see, I think there's 4 other instructors on that DVD, and you can kind of see how they bring a class together or motivate a class to work out. All right, so you can start with your march. How do we make it more higher intensity? Well, you could do a knee lift, but if you're walking, what could you go to? Maybe a jog. A little more simple. Okay, so that's just making it a little higher intensity. Let's take it down. And we're going to do a step touch, okay? Step, touch. Now you can do arms with this. You don't have to do it. You can do other arms if you want. If someone's having a hard time following along, just say eliminate the arms. You don't have to do it. Other people want the arms, so they'll be going crazy. All right, you can make this a little more advanced, taking it down into a squat. This is a good one when you're doing a kickboxing class, okay? Okay, from here, heel curl. Very relaxed, right? Let's make it harder. Makes the heart rate go up, right? Yes. So this is showing you the low impact followed by a high impact. Now you could add a hop. Okay, rest. From here, you can do a knee raise. Knee. You could add a hop. Good. Okay, bring it back down. Now add a kick. Good. Now you don't want to kick higher than your hips, okay? Rest. Heel dig. You can do this to the front. I tend to do it to the side like I just did. All right. From here, you could do maybe a twist. You could do a jumping jack. If someone wants a lower intensity jack, you do this. Back to high intensity. Are you guys feeling the difference? Yes. Okay. March it out. Next, we'll go into maybe a pony. So it's kind of a triple step. All right. Rest. We've done our lunges. I did them to the side with a little punch. You can also do the front lunge, which you guys have done. Make sure that pressure is on the heel. Now, if I were to make this higher intensity, I would add a jack in between. So what I would do is jack, lunge, jack, lunge, jack, lunge. Good. One more. All right. And just a couple more. We'll do a ski jump. Now, if someone doesn't want to do the ski jump, they can always do maybe a step touch. You guys keep going with that ski jump. They're still going side to side. It's a similar movement. They're working the outside of their legs. Rest. Oh, pendulum. Okay, so pendulum is when you're bringing this in, it kind of swings, and then this leg goes. Okay? And then you can make it quicker. You guys feel that?
Yes.
And rest. All right, now there's all these other arm variations you can add to that. So if you're doing the pendulum, a lot of people like to do a little half circle. Yep. Nice. All right. Any questions on those 2 count moves? No? Okay. The pony. All right, so you're jumping to the side. It's stepping with the right, and then it comes together. Now, they tend to do this with it. So if you want to pretend you're back, like go-go dancing or whatever, that's what you're doing. All right. Grapevines. You guys have done this. So anytime you have a movement where you're landing with maybe a step touch, you could always go into a grapevine. Right, left, right, tap. Tons of different variations for this, okay? This time, let's go into a knee raise. Knee. Add your arms, shoulder press. Yep. Take it to maybe a boxing style. Kick, kick, kick. And the hands are up. All right, march it out. Other things you can do from here is make it a turn. So you might go right, tap, left, tap, right, tap, left, tap. Ooh, I just got dizzy looking at you guys. Okay, so that's when you might be getting into a dance segment. You can do little jazz hands with it if you want, whatever. All right, stroll. So we come forward, you've done this. Right, left, right. What's next? A kick or a knee lift. Last one. All right, so you need to add some variation to your design. All right, we've talked a little bit about these movements. Now, what I think are more simple ones to add variation to your class are the stroll or the grapevine. You can just switch your hand movements, add a turn. It makes it something totally different to the class. Walking forward and backward, walk diagonal. So you might have them here. 4, 3, 2. Let's turn diagonal. 4, 3, 2. Step forward. 1, 2, 3, kick. Now they're looking at a different spot in the room, and they might feel like they're doing a different exercise. Okay? But it makes it a little bit more exciting to them. And for you. March it out. So you might do something here. Maybe you do a modified jack. Turn it on the modified jack. Now you're facing front again. And maybe you switch directions and start doing a grapevine to the other side. Starting with your left, right, left. I like to tell people always step the foot behind. Otherwise you might trip. Okay? You guys get the idea there? Okay, and then of course you can do this. Jazz hands. You can do whatever you want. Back center. March it out. Okay, box step. We went over this last class. We're going to go over it really quickly again. Half time. I'll do half time twice, and then I'll say real time. Right, left, right. Or I'll say, for those of you who want the advancement, here we go. One more. March it out. V step, up, up, down, down. Now what you're going to see later in today's class is that you can do all these on the step. You could use any of these in kickboxing, right? You see how it transitions? Okay, march it out, 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 in. A little A stride. How about a power jack? You're going to come down and up, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Quicker. Good. So you feel how that's a little higher intensity? Rest. Let me see what I've missed. Oh, how about a cha-cha? 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Left, right, left. Left, right, left. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. So notice how I go through a few different things that I say. I say, okay, let's do the cha-cha. Everyone's like, oh no, the cha-cha. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. And then you ask the class, you having fun? Yes! I like to do a couple cues. And then I ask them, are you having fun? Because everyone's so serious. You'll look around and you should always be scanning. And you'll look around and everyone's like, okay, I got it, I got it. And then you're going to change it on them after they get it. All right. Oh, side shuffle. So in case someone can't do the grapevine and they're back in the class going, I don't got this one. They're marching. You can say, don't just march it out, shuffle. Right? See how it's the same? Good. You guys got it. So it's just the same amount of steps. It's a 4 count. Ooh, our music's picking up here. All right. I'm going to have you guys look at the rocking horse and the jig on your DVD, because I'm no good at those. Can't be perfect. All right, how do you guys feel? All right, great. So happy to hear it. You're going to work on some of those directional changes. One last thing, if you want to go up 8 counts on that stroll, you can switch it. And you can do your movements on 4 and 8. So you'd go right, maybe a knee, left, knee, back for 8 counts. Okay? So you can do things like that too, and that comes useful, especially in the cardiorespiratory section. When people are sick of going up 4 counts, they're like, ooh, going up for 8 counts, it's totally different. You know, and you can do different variations on that too. So if you come up, we've been doing this front knee, right? The whole entire time, the last 4 labs, all right? But if you come forward, I'll have you guys come with me. Start marching out. And we're going to march right in 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you just take it all the way back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So notice how I just went to the side a little bit with my hip, right? So when you're coming to the side, all of a sudden everyone's like, whoa, we're doing something with our arms. It's looking pretty. And they feel their abs work a little more. Okay? All right, so break into pairs or groups of 3, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to have you guys work on some choreographing. You come up with one move, you come up with another move, you'll come up with another move. That group will then work it out together. So you're just going to keep adding on.